Andrew Koch here, and I'm doing a Let's Play on a game called Supreme Commander 2. It is a sequel to Supreme Commander, and there is an expansion to that called Supreme Commander Forge Alliance. Both very good real-time strategy games. There are, I guess, considered a sci-fi real-time strategy game. Supreme Commander 2 came out in 2010, and I picked this up at a game bundle. I don't remember which one, Humble Bundle or Indie Gala. So this is the first level. There's a cutscene, hit escape, and it'll go into the in-game rendering. You won't be able to escape some of the predetermined stuff. So the first mission is fairly simple. There is a tutorial you can do before this if you want to learn to control your camera and zoom in and out and move stuff around. It is worth playing. So let's speed this up. So what you have to do on the first level is you just have to build up some forces and defend against these two main enemy units that come across the bridge. You want to make sure that your ACU is what they call it, your mobile command unit, and he is the guy that needs to run around and build stuff. You do have construction engineers you can build, which can do some construction, depending on the thing you're trying to build. And when you highlight your troops, you can move them, and they will attack based on proximity, or you can click on the target you want to attack. If you try to highlight everything, it won't work. Like the engineers, you have to highlight separately or double click on them and they'll move them. Same thing with your ACU is a separate. If you try to highlight everything, it just highlights your main forces. So I'm speeding this up just to move this along. I think it's a great game if you pick this up in a bundle cheap for a couple bucks. If you look around, I've seen it a few times. The first one, and I've seen this Supreme Commander on a couple bundles, the original one, and I think this is the first time I've seen the Supreme Commander 2, even though this game came out about 5 years ago, 2010. It's an older game. I'm sure it'll pop up more often. So you have these two main construction bases that can build tanks and missile launchers, and you build those up. And then if you click on your main base and then right click on a spot in the map, it will create a waypoint for your new spawn troops. Basically, you want to mass up your troops close to the bridge over here on the right. Is where I'm headed. I'm going to build some extra stuff over there. First time I attempted this level, I didn't realize that the enemies were coming over there, and I had my mobile command unit over there building up some point defense units at the moment that the enemy spawned, and before I could get my troops over there and move him out of the way, he died pretty quick. So what will happen is you'll receive some reinforcements, and that's a trigger that basically is the time that shows that the enemy is going to be spawning fairly quickly after you receive your main reinforcements. Okay, so there's your reinforcements. That is the trigger for the enemy spawn. So go ahead and start moving your troops. Mass them up close to the bridge. So what you should do is just highlight all your troops and focus fire your troops onto the megaliths. Otherwise your troops will just wait until the enemies get in proximity. So once you kill the two megaliths, then that triggers the end of the episode, or the end of the level. So just go ahead and focus fire, and they'll die really quickly. As you see. Well, thanks for watching this episode, and definitely if you, if you see this for Supreme Commander for a few bucks on one of those PC game bundle sites, pick it up.